And welcome back to a big semi-final here between Doyalson Dragons and the West Magpies. A bit of a surprise packet here in the men's division. Young side coming through. Once again, you've got David Stone and also James in commentary. Once again, welcome back, Jimmy. Good to have you here and looking forward to this game.
Thanks for having me. Absolutely looking forward to this game. Two teams have been very entertaining to watch all weekend, so hopefully they put it on and give us a equally as entertaining game.
Yeah, and here we have a early 7-on call by Mr. Baggio in the middle. Here we have our three leading referees in Kim Skelly, David Baggio, and also Mr. Calabria. We've got David and Goliath. And David Baggio and Goliath being Calabria. I said to him before I'll try and get that one in commentary, so there you go, boys. And here we have Thompson from half, the passive out the back to Fitzpatrick, and Jesse Jenkins in the corner, but no, the ball's being called back. Got a bit of an injury here to Fitzpatrick by the looks of it. That will be a big blow. He may have just got a bump in the region that no man likes to get a touch in, and he's here just taking a knee, just trying to recoup himself. This could be a big blow early here to the Doyalson Dragons if he's no good. No, looks like he's got to shake it off, so tough stuff there by Fitzpatrick. Here we have Dawson sending some early legs on for this defensive set in Langbridge and also Cash. Actually, Sun, sorry. Oh, that's a cheap turnover there. There wasn't much happening. And here we have straight away Langbridge and Sun straight off again. So they're the defensive stops in the middle by the looks of things. And Little here with Simmons from half, given to Thompson with the speed, steps back. Not too much happening there. Good defence there by Catalano. Both Catalano brothers in the middle here working well together. Here's the man that takes a quick in, dives long way out. Play through, touches made. Catalano covering the inside. Thompson again off to Simmons. Simmons working with Thompson. Thompson from half. Penalty there, fair call. Solid effort there by Junior Catalano. Just a bit forceful. Very physical player. Simmons here working with Thompson well. Thompson will be their strike weapon here for the Doyalson Dragons. Rooster play. Back for the phase play. Oh, there's a penalty too, and Mr. Kim Skelly's got to stamp his authority early. He's told Junior Catalano, please go away. And he's, whoa, wow. That's early. That's a professional foul, so he's sent to the other end for 4 sets of 6. So early chance here for the Doyalson Dragons.
No, absolutely. I feel like Dylan Thompson just really showed his experience there, throwing the ball into the West player that was offside and get the penalty and got probably a better result than he could have hoped.
Simmons. Rooster play again for Thompson. And there it is. First try to Riley Johnson. Normally we see him scoring from a lot of quickie plays, but they're just a release on the Rooster, and Doyalson opened the scoring after 5 minutes. Doyalson 1, West 0.
Very well done there by Doyalson. They kept composed that whole time. They had lots of options, but kept composed, chose the right play that they needed to, and came away with the point. As we see West working their way down into Doyalson territory.
Costello and Blackwood, 2 of the veterans of the West team, 2 of the big men in the middle. We've got a Cindy play coming for Catalano. Blackwood from half fires the ball out to winger in. Not after, sorry, wrong side, Knuckler. I should already know that. Blackwood can't throw left or right, so he switches around and throws it right to left, facing the Doyalson side. And here's Langbridge, one of the stop defenders, working the ball. Here's Big Dafter driving the ball forward through the middle. Back to Langbridge. Langbridge dishing the ball off to Little. Little with the ball, looking for players to come through the middle. Here we have 4-on-3 platform. Little, no. Goes away, he's play on. Thought they had the the West Magpies on their back, on their heels. Here's Little and Thompson. We know they worked well together. Here's Thompson on an out ball to Simmons. Simmons out to big Dafter, and Dafter's in the corner for try number 2.
Brilliant work there by Doyalson. 2 absolute bullets of passes to get the ball out to the wing very quickly. That's all you need. You need some ball speed, get the ball out, play the overlap.
Yeah, we see Little and also Thompson. We've seen it for a very long time now, them two working together on that right to left. It's either a quickie play or Thompson goes from half and steps back and rips an out ball. It's very well known, but it's also very well hard to stop there for the Doyalson Dragons. Let's see if West can hit back with JP Catalano. This is 0 and Max Phillips. Phillips is down for shoot. Shoot with JP Catalano. Just goes away from his half. Dishes the ball back to 96 in Bitar. JP Catalano here working the ball. Possibly looking for a link quickie. He loves a quickie play on the link here. JP Catalano steps back. He's from half. Late switch with Bitar. Not much happening there, and press defence here by the Doyalson Dragons. Dishes the ball out to shoot, and they lost 10 metres there, so would have been better off probably someone just running through the line and keeping the ball on the 7. Good field position here with Rodimer. Rodimer out, Fitzpatrick. Rodimer at half, finds young Eagleton. Here we go again. Once again, Thompson onto the field, working with Langbridge. Langbridge down. This is Rodimer on a Cindy play. Oh, passive out the back to Sun. Sun in the corner to Jesse Jenkins, and good defence out there by Barakat, covering across behind Knuckler. Thompson, fast feet. Ooh, almost through. Not a bad defensive set there by the West Magpies. Here we have West working off their line. Touch 2. Oh, look at this from Barakat, driving the ball forward. Shoot from half. Off to Phillips. Phillips is down. Good hands there by Shoot. Here we have the number 1 in Takchi. Driving the ball. Junior Catalano with a step and a step back, and ball in behind. Just couldn't find anyone open. Doyalson Dragons, Langbridge working the ball off his own line, and a penalty there. So good field position here for the Doyalson Dragons. Anything that you can see outstanding in this game that's keeping the difference between the two teams, James?
I feel like Doyalson at the moment have all the control. They're keeping composed, and they're playing to, if anything, they're playing to the refs very well. They're taking every opportunity they can to get whatever penalties they can to get them up the field. And unfortunately, West seem like they're not driving up the field as well as possible. So they're losing valuable metres. As we see,
what a ball! A left or right. I think that was Langbridge, or it could have been Simmons. A left or right, out to young Cash. Young fella out on the wing with a good line on the out ball. And here we have Doyalson opening an early lead, 3-0. 9 minutes into the game, and West Tigers, they must hit back here. They've sent both Catalanos on for a bit of backyard touch. Let's see if they can work something and construct a try here for West Tigers. I'm saying West Tigers. West Magpies. I've been watching too much rugby league. Costello rips the ball out. That play could have been on, but unfortunately couldn't find his mark there with Knuckler. Here we have Doyalson working the ball off with Jesse Jenkins. This is Eagleton, one of the New South Wales State of Origin 20s players. Fitzpatrick. Eagleton again. Langbridge working hard here. Thompson, the man, the constructor, onto the field. Good cycle. Look at Thompson here on the back end. This is good from Sun. Steps, Jinx. Just couldn't find his mark. Sun, another young man coming through the Doyalson ranks. So Doyalson starting to develop some of their junior players. It's good to see him filtering through with these senior, most experienced players, and New South Wales and Australian players as well. So this is Shoot. Shoot to Barakat. The 7 is Kazi. Kazi has speed, but once again, 7 on. So the referees are watching the West box, and that's 7 on again. Coach Barakat is saying, yes, sir, we understand. We will fix it up. That's the second time they've caught them out with 7 on the field. So that's something that The West Tigers coaching staff will have to fix up. That fourth man will need to hold a little bit longer. And Big Dafter with the ball. And here we have Little Simmons. He's got the hot hand at the moment, Simmons. Little working here. Also got Langbridge on the sweep. And good strike play. I think that was Barakat there. That would be Christopher Barakat. Got the two brothers. So we've got a couple of brothers here in the West team. We've got the two Barakat boys. Also the two Catalano brothers. So bit of a family connection. Little with the ball. This is Langbridge. Fires it out to Simmons. One of Langbridge's strengths is a left to right pass off the sweeps. Here we have Little holding the ball up. Looks like a Cindy play. This will be Clune. There it is. Left to right ball out to the winger in. I think this is Young Cash. Not much happening on that play, but Simmons from half goes through. Shoots short to Clune. Good covering defence there by Barakat.
Very well defended there by West. There just seems like the difference between the two teams at the moment is Doyalson are getting all their long balls. The passing game's more crisp, and Dawson obviously getting less penalties. So
yeah, we know with this Doyalson side, the amount of passing options that they have. It's left to right, right to left. So you got Thompson from right to left. Then you got Langbridge, Rydemer. Now Simmons from left to right. So plenty of options here for the Doyalson Dragons in their attacking space. Here we have Fitzpatrick, the brains of the outfit. They got an overlap. Out to Dafter. Dafter returns. No, he dummies. He's in the corner and finishes with a classic dive. What a finish by Big Dafter. Just showed the ball on the inside and the winger got held up, and Big Dafter with the dive over.
Very well done there by Dafter. He held up that ball perfectly, caused some doubt in the defender, and unfortunately just couldn't read that two-on-one play and just held up.
Yes, this is a big early start from Doyalson. They've started guns firing 13 minutes into the game. I think West must have to hit back shortly with Catalano. Catalano gets a quickie play, steps back. Here we have Kazzy with the ball. Kazzy and Catalano, a flick pass, back to JP, dives at the line. Oh, Fitzpatrick. Eagleton was at ends there with young JP Catalano's footwork, but good covering defence there, and they just throw the ball over the line. So here's a chance for the West defence to really press hard. Keep Doyalson in their own half. Here we can see Doyalson to Eagleton. That's one. Young Cash floating around from the wing, taking two. Eagleton and Thompson. Here's Thompson and Langbridge. Rodderman stayed on the field, working hard for his team. Rodderman drives the ball forward. Thompson and Langbridge. Langbridge down for Thompson. Thompson out of the M2 play. Out the back, passive. Oh, the last pass from young Sun. Just couldn't find Jesse Jenkins in the corner. But that's a classic Doyalson play out the back. Here we have Bitar working the ball forward with Phillips. Phillips is shooting half. This is Takchi. Drives the ball forward close to the sideline. Shoot. Finds the fresh legs in 24 in Luca Conti. Here we have Catalano. Junior Catalano's through. Finding an open player. We got Blackwood, but just couldn't handle the ball. And I know that's Barakat, sorry. Unfortunately, Barakat looks like he's carrying a little injury there, but he's going to push through it. And Jenkins is down for one. Fresh legs coming on. Here's young Sun. Oh, a bit physical there. Junior Catalano. Oh, no. Blackwood, sorry. A little bit too physical there, so Mr. Calabria's going to have a couple of words here with the players just to settle it down. He's been forced sub, so West will be able to put fresh legs on here. The big defensive stop in Juzzy Costello makes his way onto the field. That's him making the touch there for Clunes down with Little with the ball. And Little here working the ball forward with Simmons at half. Little stepping, jinking. He's down for a 4-on-3 for... Here's the man left to right. Passive out the back, and they're in the corner. Classic Doyalson play. And the young man in Cash finishes the ball off nicely.
Absolutely. Very well done with Doyalson. you get the feeling that's what they're going to be doing all day. And unfortunately, as though it's as easy to sort of predict and see, West just can't defend. Can't defend the passes at the moment. The ball's just flying through the air too quickly.
Yeah, just these passes. They're like bullets. And like we said before, we're not too sure who's going to be throwing it. So there we had Langbridge from left to right. Simmons has already thrown one. So very hard for the defensive team in West to get a read on who's actually coming as a strike weapon. So bit of hard work here with the two Catalano boys in the middle with the ball. This is the 7 Kazi. Dishes the ball off to Knuckler. Just taking the settler. JP and Junior Catalano working together. Out ball, Kazi, but a good read there by Jesse Jenkins. Catalano, Kazi steps, Jinx, not much on, but they're open. Oh, very close there with Phillips diving at the line, but cover defence by Rodimer. Driving the ball forward. Here we see Big Dafter coming in the middle to take a run at the guts. Rodimer off to Eagleton. Eagleton showing the ball, holds the defence off. Langbridge, and you hear his young son. Langbridge, Thompson out of half, rips the ball out to Dafter. Return ball to Rodimer. But good defence there by Shute. Also Kazi covering in defence. Oh, he's having a good game, Big Dafter here on the wing for the Doyalson Dragons. Fortunately couldn't hold that one. Here we have Catalano. Yes, good penalty there by the West. Rucking set. Working hard for their fresh legs to come on with momentum.
As we see, West coming up the field. Pass the ball. Flowing up the field. About to hit the 7. Costello with the ball. Long ball out. Oh, is that a try? Are they giving it all clear? Oh, all clear. Brilliant play there by West. Finally get across the board. Finally add a point to the scoreboard. Well done there.
Yeah, it looked like big Juzzy Costello out of half and finds the winger in the corner, and they're on the board. 5-1 with 12 minutes to go on the clock, and Doyalson, they're just taking their time here, getting some fresh legs on, making sure they got 6 on the field, not 7. Here we go with, this would be Johnson. Little out there, Simmons. Rodimer will sweep. Look to come back left to right. Little takes off from half. Oh, big Juzzy Costello. He's a big man to try to get the ball over. He thanks Jimmy. He's got to leave to go and do the pack up. And thank you for jumping in commentary, mate. And here is Simmons with the ball. Here's Johnson. He's quickie play. Yes, I think that's correct. Barricat's saying, come on, boys. He's lifting his West team here. Here's Blackwood with the ball. This will be a big set here. Like to see West try to get back on the board. Blackwood Barricat. They're going direct through the middle. That's a common West theme. They try to stay on, go through the middle as much as they can. Barricat, Blackwood. And this is Kazi. Kazi out of half with speed. Steps back, looks short, hits the link. Oh, just couldn't find the play. But that was on there, much better there by the West. Rucking set, playing direct. Little. Jesse Jenkins coming in to take a run. This is Simmons, yes. Well done by the Doyalson side, and that would be Bitter just holding the ruck there, holding him up, so gave a penalty away. Here's Langbridge. Here is young son coming on. I've been impressed with the young man this weekend. He's held his own in the men's opens division, and here is Johnson. Johnson with Thompson. Langbridge down for Thompson, passive out the back, but hit short. Phase play. Son steps, dives. Gets a repeat set, so defenders offside. And another good chance here for the Doyalson Dragons, and Langbridge and Thompson will stay on together. I reckon Johnson's in for a slide dive again here very shortly. There it is. Gives off to Johnson, but out ball to Langbridge, but Good defensive read there by Kazi. Thompson. Langbridge back to Thompson. Thompson quickly play. Step back. Passive out the back. Hit short. Phase play. Out the ball to Xana. A great ball in the corner to Cash. And wow. Well constructed. Well conditioned by the Doyalson Dragons. And they ran that play once and it didn't work. But they went back to the quickie short side. Step back. Phase play. And then it was just a numbers game for the Doyalson Dragons. So 6-1. 9 minutes to go on the clock. West, if they're going to make a charge for this grand final, they have to make it now. Here we have Blackwood working with Barakat. Blackwood and Barakat in the middle. JP Catalano with the ball. Back to Barakat. Blackwood on the sweep. Steps back. Quarterback play. Just looking for a pass here. Blackwood steps. Split. Step back. Quarterback play again. Out ball. Oh, just that last pass. Seemed a little bit rushed. But Clune out there, coming in hard on the shutdown. Eagleton drives the ball forward. Fitzpatrick, Rodimer. Rodimer through the centre of the field. Eagleton looks for Fitzpatrick, finds him. Nice drive there, but no half in Little. Simmons and Little working the ball well together here. Little, Simmons. Gets the ball, here goes Thompson. Quickie play, no, steps open, hits short. Simmons just couldn't handle the ball, but once again, finishes the ball up the other end. And it's just an oil machine at the moment, the Doyalson Dragons. As long as they're finishing the ball up the other end, they'll be happy. They're in front by a fair margin here with Costello, Junior Catalano. Here we have Musachi on the wing. And this is Takchi. Junior Catalano rips the ball out to the wing. Shoot with the ball. Holds it, and once again, good defence out there by Jenkins and Thompson. Simmons, Rodimer, Little. Rodimer again from half. Simmons driving the ball forward. Fresh legs on. This is Sun. Sun and Langbridge. Langbridge with the ball, driving the ball forwards. Finds Rodimer. Cindy play. Dummies to Sun. Goes back to Langbridge, goes open, but the ball was knocked down. No, they got to call changeover, so ball was down. This is good from Tachi, direct on one. This is Phillips coming around behind the play. Catalano, good from Catalano. Oh, look at the press defence here by Clune and also Johnson. Barakat, Kazi from half. Can he open something up? A late switch. Barakat, not much happening. Oh, tries a little tricky play there, but big Dafter didn't fall for it. Clune with the ball. Drives the ball forward. This is Sun. Sun, Clune at half. Dafter with a big run up the middle. Langbridge finds young Sun. Eagleton looking for Clune. No, dummies away from him. Fitzpatrick, the brains. Here's Fitzpatrick out of half. Another option. Eagleton, short side. Good defence there through the middle. Wabita. Fitzpatrick just gives the ball out here to Big Dafter and say, kill it there, son. We've got plenty of time here on the clock. Still 6 minutes to go. But West must hit very shortly or otherwise it could be all over for them in this competition. Bitter. Could be a penalty. No, play on. Junior Catalano. Oh, no call, but play on. JP Catalano with the ball. Knuckler. Takes Kazi's going to go short. Play on's a call. And JP Catalano with the ball. Late switch for Junior. Back to Kazi. Flick ball out the back and he just flicks it over the line. He goes, I'm getting myself off. I'm not defending this set, Junior Catalano says. Big Dafter takes his time with the ball. Fresh legs on here early for Doyalson Dragons. Dafter through the middle again. That's been good for them. Oh, hang on. What have we got here? Mr. Badger's found something in the rug, maybe an elbow. He's signalling, so penalty there to Doyalson, which will relieve a bit of pressure. They're all fresh coming on with Sun and Jesse Jenkins. Ooh, almost got Big Knuckler on the outside. Jenkins working hard. State of Origin winger for New South Wales Men's Opens. Simmons, Rodimer on the sweep. Unfortunately not on there. Simmons with the ball, working with Little. Little pushes him out. Rodimer on the sweep. Step back play. Long ball out to the link. What have we got here? We've got a bit of a push, I think. Oh, he shoots. Got to go up the other end. So once again, this will not help the Doyalson Dragons, the West Magpies. Doyalson Dragons will have 4 sets of 6 with 6 versus 5, so could be all over Red Rover here for the West, and that's another penalty. So West will want to be careful they don't give 3 penalties here, or they could have one on the sideline as well. So that would be 4 defensive players. Simmons out to Young Sun, step back. Good defence there by Barakat. Rodimer at half. They'll just take some time here. Take the whole set of 6. This is good with Sun. Quickie play. Out ball from Rodimer. Simmons. Big Costello coming in from the wing to shut the play of the ball down. Good defence here so far by the West Magpies. Rodimer. Little on the sweep. Finds him. Hits short. 6 to go there. Kazzy got his hand to it. Once again, Doyalson won't mind this. Taking time off the clock. They send Thompson. So we look probably for a quickie play or a right to left. No, Little's going off. And you have Fitzpatrick and Thompson. They'll work together here. The brains trust of Doyalson Dragons. Fitzpatrick looking for Sun. Rooster play. Here's Thompson. Footwork. Sun's in. Straight through the middle. Costello just couldn't get to the play. And the overlap created by Doyalson Dragons. And they take a 7-1 lead with only 3 minutes left on the clock. That could be all she wrote. Looks like Doyalson Dragons maybe going through to the big dance. We've got the other semi-final out on field 1 where we can't see a scoreboard or anything like that. Unfortunately, I can't give you a score out there, but here we have Doyalson being very clinical in their play. Junior Catalano, quick play back, I think. Oh, no. I thought he was offside there, Eagleton. Blackwood might have been in, but no, unfortunately, he's out. And Catalano just throws the ball away. I think they know that's it. Wests have done well to get this far, and this is good by young Catalano. He's still trying. He's pressing forward. Eagleton with the ball. Langbridge. Langbridge down for Simmons. Little through the middle. Catalano makes a touch. Good touch there by Catalano. Little with the ball. Working with Simmons. This is Johnson out of half. Out ball to Simmons. They got the overlap, but good hands there through. And that would be Cash in the corner, but the hands on the Doyalson Dragons. Wow. They're looking good here, and they'll take this good momentum from this game into the grand final. We've got an 8-1 score with 1:15 left on the clock. I don't think the West will be in too much of a hurry with this game, and I'm sure, knowing Carly Banks, she won't want any more tries here, so Doyalson Dragons will have to defend this one. We've got a stop defender in Langbridge. He's been good for the Doyalson Dragons out there. And this is Kazzy. Costello out of half. Looks short. Kazzy returns the ball back to Costello, and good defence there by Little. Costello with the ball. Kazzy with the speed. Costello on the counties play. Hits. Oh, wow. Big Costello on the counties play, and Kazzy just wrapped. The wide defence of Doyalson Dragons there had already released, and the gap just opened up like Sydney Heads. So Doyalson, 20 seconds to go. I don't think they're in too much of a hurry. I don't even know whether they'll get this tap-off set played out. 10 seconds counting. Doyalson through to the big dance. We've got some noise from the crowd out the back, so it might be a tight game on field 1. We'll try and get you a live score from out there. And there goes the hooter. So Doyalson Dragons, they're just going to take the touch through to the big dance. Was very clinical there. And unfortunately, West need to hold their head high. They've done well, a young team in a rebuild stage. They've held their own, and we'll be back very shortly with another game coming up. I believe it's another grand final. They all start now, and we'll join you very shortly for the Budgie Smugglers Finals Day.